school, you become a pro at driving. Why? Because driving is a skill set that is learnable. You don't know how to do an haircut. You go to the barbering salon, you get there, you learn. It's the same way with the foreign exchange market. It's learnable. So the first thing this company offers you is an online educational platform. You have access to every information from the basics to the advanced level, from knowing nothing in the foreign exchange market to becoming an independent trader. You know what independent means? You don't have to rely on anyone. I don't know if somebody is getting the point. You see, you don't have to rely on anyone to be able to earn from the foreign exchange market. Why? Because you have access to the knowledge. Recorded videos. You have the Foreign Exchange Master Academy where you learn how to earn from the foreign exchange market. You have the High Frequency Master Academy where you learn how to earn. Trading the binary options. Guys, I'm laughing at this right now because you see this HFX. This HFX is the deal of the moment. Don't worry, in a short while, we'll be exposing you to it. We have the Digital Currency Master Academy where you learn to earn from the digital currencies market that is open 24 hours, 7 days. You don't have to leave your location to learn. No. You sit at the comfort of your home, you turn on your laptop, you turn on your smartphone, you connect it to the internet, and then you learn within the shortest frame of time. The second thing we have is we have the mentorship. The mentorship. See, let me say something today. I'm open to corrections though, but I believe that the shortest and guaranteed way to success is through mentorship. Listen to my words. The shortest and guaranteed way to success is through mentorship. If you serve under the mentorship of someone who is successful, you will become a success. Why am I emphasizing on mentorship? It's because this platform offers you access to over 100 plus full-time educators. These are individuals that have made multiple six figures, that have made $1 million from the foreign exchange market, and they are willing to give you what they know. You have access to connect with them, you can collaborate with them, you can ask them questions, you could learn and you could succeed with them, all from the comfort of your home by leveraging over the power of technology. Internet was not just created for social media, whatever. No, you could make it big with the internet. And so by leveraging over the power of the internet now, you're having access to individuals that on a normal day, you're not on the same level with them, right? Imagine if you're connecting with somebody who has made $1 million from the foreign exchange market. What will you become? All right? And you learn from the best, from them live on your own time. Now listen, see freedom. You know, at the beginning of this presentation, I talked about freedom. All right, freedom is essential. Now, not only do you get to learn from these people, despite their high class, you also get to learn from them on your own time. What am I saying? Every of their live sections are recorded. So if you miss a section, you are at liberty to access the recorded version of that section from the comfort of your home. The live mentorship is designed around your busy life and schedule. Now, I want to believe most of us we're actually doing a job at the moment, right? You could be an employee, you could be self-employed or something. Okay, you don't have to quit your job to learn this. You don't have to quit your job to earn from the foreign exchange market. Do you quit your job chatting with people on WhatsApp? Do you quit your job chatting with people on Facebook? The live mentorship has been designed around your busy life and schedule. At your ease, at your own convenience, you could turn up your laptop, you could go to your smartphone, go to the company's website and learn from these people. It's simplified. The third thing we have, or that the platform offers you, is the tools. What do I mean by tools? You see, the advent of software. I believe every one of us should wake up every day and we should be grateful that we have technology. All right? Because with the advent of technology, everything has been made simple. Now you have access to tools. Choose your weapon. Discover easy to follow strategies through powerful tools that simplify your trading. Now this is it. We have various tools on this platform. Tools that gives you over 75% winning accuracy. All right. You don't need to learn how to use them. Hello? You get that? You don't need to learn how to use you don't need to learn how to use them. Why? Because it's as simple as doing a copy and paste. Does anybody need to go through any form of education to learn how to do a copy and paste? All right, we have the Harmonic scanner, a wonderful tool, a tool that made me money. Like when I say made me money, I know what I'm saying. A tool that made me money over this week. What did I do? A copy and paste. All right, we have the DeLorean, we have the swipe coin, the vibrator, the levels, the gold cup. These are wonderful tools that helps you make money doing a copy and paste. Less than 1 minute, you do a copy and paste and you make money. Not only that, we also have applications. The company has applications that you could download from App Store, from Google Play Store. You learn and earn on the go. What am I saying? You get easy to follow trade ideas for the market sent to your phone. Never miss an opportunity to make a profit. So you know something, you have an application downloaded in your phone, just like you have the Facebook Messenger, just like you have the TikTok, the Snapchat. All right. And the only thing you're waiting out for is the notification tone. You're waiting for that tone, a tone that will tell you to come and make money. All right. And you open the app, you do a copy and paste. A copy and paste and you make money. How much more easy do you think it could be to make money? I believe in one philosophy, and this is it. You don't need to work hard to create wealth. All you need to do is work smart. If it's about working hard, man, seriously, so many people that do 24 hours job, they would have made money. No, it's as simple as just accessing information. You have an application, you're using, you're working on Snapchat. I'm working on the Gold Cup app. All right. You're chatting somebody up, you're exhausting your data. I'm using the Gold Cup app. I'm doing a copy and paste and I'm making money. You guys feel me? You never miss an opportunity to make a profit. Why? Because your phones are usually with you 247. We have the Hello Center. I've only mentioned a few of these phenomenal and wonderful products and academies we have. From the Hello Center that is on the platform, you have access to different tools that suit your person. Or you could say, hello, everything in this platform has been designed for your personality. So you're at liberty to choose any tool, any product, any academies that would work for you. Now we have success stories this company has created. All right, we have Monica Tapia, less than 3 years with this company. This is somebody who has made over $1 million from the foreign exchange market through this platform. All right, you hear I say I am powerful, having the total freedom. Did you see that? Having the total freedom of living out my dreams and doing things my very own way has brought me the greatest joy. If you're a guest on this call and you feel you deserve freedom, you feel you deserve the total freedom, just type freedom on the chat. All right, type freedom while I go to the next slide. Now you have Gary Maxwell, my phenomenal mentor. This is somebody who is making multiple six figures from the foreign exchange market with this platform. You hear him say, I am wealthy. What's more than money? It has taught me how to create and build real wealth, allowing me to spend more time with my family. Oh, I see everyone desires freedom. You've gotten it already. See, your search has ended. All right. This is freedom for you. So Guy Maxwell is from Trinidad and Tobago. Was once upon a time, he's still an engineer, but this is somebody that is at the point when he got this information, he did not even have the money to get started. All right. You have Michael Scott from the United States, a youth, a phenomenal gentleman like I am, saying, I am grateful. My life, my ability to make a huge difference in this world is forever changed because of this academy. All right, guys, I'm a success story. I'm very, very young. I'm very, very young. I finished from school 2018. I finished my service year November 2019. But you know something? I got exposed to this information July while I was serving. All right. I applied the information. And guess what? When I finished service, I was among the minority that did not necessarily need to look for a job with others. I sit at the comfort of my home. I make multiple figures of money, funds that some bank managers don't make in a month. I'm not saying this to actually feel to be so proud about it. But I'm just saying it so that you can understand what information could do. My office, one of my leaders said his office is a seconds away from his bedroom. I could also tell you that my office is a seconds away from my bedroom. So I sit leveraging over the power of information with this platform, and I make for myself multiple figures in dollars on a daily basis. You could also do the same. All you need to do is apply the information we've given to you. Now, I've just talked about myself. I want to call few of my folks that I got on this platform. I want to call them to just share their testimony. It's not about the words. It's about what we are experiencing. You feel the excitement I'm having communicating with you, right? It's because this week I made money. I go out while people are frowning their face, I smile. Why? Because something gives me joy. All right. So I'll be calling one or two of my folks who have actually made money this week. Let me see. I have so many of them here. I have so many of them here. I think I'm having the problem of picking one person. Okay, Jubril. Jubril. Yeah. I think I I got I got some information from this guy this week. Jubril, let me see. Let me unmute you. Just Jubril, I'm asking you to unmute your mic. So Jubril, I want you to do something within a space of a minute. Just explain. Tell us how long you've been on this platform. Tell us what you've achieved so far. Hello, I'm giving you the go ahead. I'm giving you the go ahead. You could go ahead and state in figurative terms what you've achieved leveraging on this platform. Just go ahead. There's no crime about it. Can you hear me, Jubril? Are you there?
Hello, good morning. Good morning, I can hear you.
All right, brilliant. Go ahead, bro. Take it away.
Okay, I've been on the platform for a month and a week now. So, and I've seen tremendous growth on my account, like big growth on my account, because there are so many. I'm having up to 3-4 brokers that I'm using, and even now I'm even helping people to manage their accounts, because I think so many accounts I've managed, like from turning $1 to $15, $24 to $22, and even having to make $20 every day.
Bro, sorry, I want you to state something here, right?
Okay.
$21 to $15 within a space of how many days or weeks?
That was 2 days. For the $1 to $15 is 2 days.
$1 to $15, 2 days.
Yes.
Wow. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me just take it over from here. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and meet your mic. Now I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. All right. I know I have over 95 persons on this call, but I don't know what you're doing that could make it. That's 1,500 percentage growth. I don't know if I'm correct with the figure. Am I right? See, you looked at the money, right? Somebody said from $1 to $15 within 2 days. All right. We could also say from $100 to 1,500 within 15 days, within 2 days, rather. All right. Now, I'm not saying this is what you get. Somebody said that's exponential growth. Exactly. I'm not saying this is what you will get, but listen to the words: 1 month and a week on the platform. I got Jubril on this platform, and I can tell you something confidently. He did not have any knowledge about the foreign exchange market. Whatever he's doing today that is making him experience this kind of growth he's having in his account was what he got from the platform. So you know something? I could go ahead to pick up some other folks, but because of time, I really will not be able to do that. Myself as a person, let me share something with you guys. I took I took trades. I took 10 trades on Thursday. All right. I took 10 trades on Thursday. And I'm this kind of person based on the recommendations from my leader with the platform, Mr. Kenry. I super celebrate and appreciate him all time. Um, I've decided to always leave my trade, like, let me just continue to make money while I do other things. All right. So I took 10 trades on Thursday. That was the only time I took trades this week. I don't trade every day. Why? Because I have a system that pays me whenever I want. I took 10 trades on Thursday. I woke up the next morning, Friday morning. You know what I saw? I had all 10 trades hit profit. I cleared all 10 trades. On that day alone, I had 15% growth in my account. Listen, I'm not going to give you the figures now, right? 15% growth. In illustration, you had an $100 account. In just 2 days of trading, you made $15. You had $1,000 account. In just 2 days, you made $150. What will you do in 30 days? All right. So, guys, this is just all I have to share. I think at this point, I'm really super excited to have every one of you listen to me. I'm super humbled and honored to be the one to share this information at the first phase of this presentation. At this moment, I really want to just hand over the mic to my leader, my mentor. This is somebody in fact, I'm on this platform because he said yes. All right. I'm on this platform because he saw the vision and decided to impact the lives of young generations like myself, and we are doing phenomenally well. I wake up every day, I pray for him. Why? Because he's a source of blessing with me. Without further ado, I really want to just pass over the mic to my mentor, my chairman, a father of all, a leader per se, Sir Obi Ayangwa. Thank you so much, sir, for this opportunity. You can take it from here, sir.
Wow, thank you so much, Emmanuel. Thank you so much for such an exciting and inspiring presentation. And wow, Jubril, what more can I say? It's just incredible. The results we are getting is mind-blowing, mind-blowing. I've never seen such a large number of people winning at a very short time. And thank you everyone for your birthday wishes. You know, I had a swell time yesterday, just reading some of your messages is really, really fulfilling. It's really a huge blessing just listening to each and every one of you. Amazing things happening all over the team, all over. And that is the beautiful thing about what we have now, because everybody has opportunity to really win and win big. It's not those opportunities where you see just one or two people winning and the rest are trying. No. You can hear people doing phenomenal things, taking few dollars to tens of dollars, taking a few $100s to thousands of dollars. And that is all right. Can you hear me now? Think something muted me. All right, so it's so huge what is happening. It's so exciting and amazing. The lives that are changing all over the world. I'm super blessed. I'm fired up for really being a part of this movement. It's a huge movement that will sweep through Africa and change lives. So right now we're stepping straight to East Africa. In Kenya, precisely. I want to hear from our leader in Kenya there, our Miss Charity Jitinji. I want to really know what's happening. What is happening in East Africa? The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can I see some fire emojis for East Africa? We are rocking, we are rolling. Thank you so much, Sir Obi, for your encouragement. And we are in exciting times. One thing that is very phenomenal, in Kenya, we've been added, schools are not opening until January 2021. So what is happening is that we are trading with our children, because we are home together, so we are trading with them. And this particular platform doesn't know age. As Emmanuel was saying earlier, it doesn't matter whether you're 11 years, my son is 11, he trades. It doesn't matter whether you are 60 years old. It really does not matter. What matters is your mindset. Are you ready to grow? Are you ready to make a change to your life? Are you ready to change other people's lives? That is what matters. And for me, I really feel fulfilled when I see the team members sharing the results. And I don't want to share alone, so just say it's Charity who's always sharing. But I'd like to call two people from East Africa who are going to share what their success story is. And I will start off with a gentleman from Mombasa. Mutua, could you kindly unmute yourself and just share what your experience has been in just 1 minute?
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. I am really excited to have joined this, can I call it a movement, this community, because for 2 years I've been trading, but can I say in the darkness? But when I joined the academy 2 weeks ago, I am now seeing results because I can sit down, concentrate, look at their graphs, and actually do some wins. Although I've not invested big in the live account, but like for example, this morning I had 9 trades and 8 were successful. So I'm seeing myself reaching my target, which is $1 million very soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mutua, for sharing. And yes, you shared your results with us this morning in trading OTCs, and the account growth on his account. I mean, he did the 9 trades. He only had 1 lesson. Yeah, so he had about 90% win on his account this morning. Amazing. You can trade any time. Nobody stops you from trading. You can trade Sunday to Sunday. It's entirely up to you. And I'd like to call a lady. Her name is Joyce. Joyce, please, Joyce Muller, please unmute your mic and just share with us what your experience has been. And what Mutua forgot to also say is that he trades, his son who is 15 years started trading with him this week. And he shared with us yesterday that the son was actually making more money than he is.
True that.
Joyce, please unmute yourself. Joyce Muller. Looks like Joyce is unable to unmute her mic for some reason. So, sir, I'm going to hand over to you, but we've been getting great wins and we are looking forward to changing more people's lives. And one of the most amazing tools we are using is the Harmonic scanner. The Harmonic scanner, you can be able to analyze trades and do intraday trades. So for me, what makes me happy is that I can put in my trades in the morning during the London session, and I'm away the whole day doing other things. And when I come back in the evening, I can be able to close my trades in profit. Yeah, thank you so much. Over to you, sir, and thank you for the great inspiration. Yes, if you're sitting back and trying to do some research, my friend, you're wasting your time. Just jump in and get, leaders take decisions quickly. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Wow. Having 90% wins and having 11-year-olds, 15-year-olds crushing this. This is what we are talking about. Is the movement that I know will take Africa to a whole new level. Imagine nobody shared with Isaac. And you talked about a lady that she grew $1 to $80 in was it 1 week?
No, in a day. She's in Dar es Salaam. Her name is Fazana. She $1 to $80 in a day. That was crazy.
My goodness. Guys, and this is not gamble. Listen, when you hear these things, you heard them. They said they came into the academy, they studied. It's not like, oh, you just do and you are lucky. The market just, went your way. No. It's based on knowledge. This is what the banks do with your money. That's why most times they will be begging you to bring in money. In fact, they make it difficult for you to withdraw your money and so easy for you to deposit. Have you found out that? That when you are putting your money, they will not ask you for your grandmother's name, your BVN, they will not ask you all those questions. But after you've deposited your money, your same account, in fact, there was one account, I've been running that account for almost, how many years? Wanted to withdraw, they say my middle name happened, one thing. I say, yeah, but all the time I keep depositing, nobody, nobody told me anything. Wow, $100 to $600 in 1 week. Is she on the call? I'd like to hear from her. Pastor Market, that is she on the call? If she is on the call, give me her name. Let me make her a co-host. Guys, this is huge. Somebody is asking, what's the minimum? Many brokers take as little as $10 to fund the account. Is the lady on the call, Pastor Michael? This is phenomenal. No, she's not on the call. She's not on the Okay, all right. So tell her to be on the call next week. We want her to teach others exactly what she's doing. You know, we want people that are quite new, quite fresh, to really, we are masked out. Everybody can go on YouTube. Anybody that is trying to join and can't join should go on YouTube. All right. So we'll show you exactly what we are doing today. There's a second aspect of the meeting of this amazing opportunity that you can earn money from the comfort of your home when you share this opportunity. But before we talk about that, I know some of you might be asking, so what does it take to get started? Wow. the testimony, if I do make today a testimony day. Let me hear from you, Beatrice. Let me hear from you. I love hearing these testimonies. In fact, what we do, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, what we do today, I want everybody to do a 60 seconds video. Get a good camera, record yourself for 60 seconds, your name, how long you've been in the business, what city you are joining us from, and what it has been from you, for you, what has been your experience so far. All right, so everybody do that video and send it to the Telegram groups that we are on. All right, so Beatrice, I just made you a co-host. You can manually unmute yourself and let us know how exactly did you do it? 97, you said you turned how much? Go on.
Hi everyone, Beatrice from Tanzania. I had a $100 account which I used to try trades with educators in the past, and I gave up because it moved from $100 to $66, and I just left it. On Tuesday, I think on last Saturday, Charity contacted me and she told me there is a new Harmonic scanner strategy that's a world changer. So you may need to review the video she shared in the group, and then you try out some trades. So I did that. I went through the video on Monday and Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I joined the class live, and then I was listening to Kenvi, and I was able to understand how it works. So on Wednesday and Thursday, I took all the trades that were meeting the criteria, and I was able to turn that account that I'd given up on from $66 to $97. So I was really amazed, and I think it's something that I can try on my bigger account now. Thank you.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal. It's something you cannot crush on the big account. So guys, this is huge. So if you're here for the first time, what does it take to get started? It's as simple as just what is not up to what you pay for your young children in a kindergarten. It's not up to what you pay for your children in kindergarten, just $235. That is what you start this journey with, $235. And you are in. And subsequent months, you pay $174. That's all. That is all that can put you on this path of consistent money. You see people growing $100 to $700 in 1 week. And I can tell you, many of them are in their first month or second month. You heard the young man that grew $1 to $18. That is huge. So don't think, oh, can I do it? We will show you how you can do it. Whether you are busy, you don't have to watch it. You just copy the trade. The Harmonic scanner is a software. It just calls trade for you. You just copy it, paste it, put it in your, we'll show you exactly how to do everything today. So that when the market opens on Monday, you can start making money on Monday. It's that simple. So $235 to start, $174 for subsequent month. If you want to do maybe high frequency or forex or digital currency, but if you want to get all three packages, you don't want to miss out anything. You get the elite package for $234, and the monthly pay for that is $274 monthly pay, where you get access to every single thing the company has. And today I have some amazing story for you. There's a promo that is running for the next couple of days. We don't know when it will end, but you have to take action immediately. That if you want to start on the high frequency or the digital currency, you get it at $199 only. Only $199 only. And the beautiful thing is, with this, you can access the Harmonic scanner. You can access all the, HFS tools. And another opportunity the company did was to give you the chance to really, you don't have to pay for that $175 for monthly fee. You can get it for free when you share this with 2, 3, 4, refer just a few people, and 2 people get started, you will be in studying for free. You'll be studying for free. So that is if you want to refer people. If you don't want to refer people, it's not mandatory. Just pay your fees and learn. But one thing with Forex is listing is not something you can master in 1 month. It's not something you can master in 2 months. Same way you didn't master being a doctor in a month. Same way you didn't master being an engineer for a month. Same way you didn't master being an architect for a month. So this is a profession, but it will not take you maybe the 4 years or 6 years of medical school. It will take you like 6 to 12 months to 18 months. But the beautiful thing is, while you are learning, there are tools that will help you really make this money with ease. So that is the opportunity. With less than 1,600 for a whole year, all right? So I'm just giving you an idea, all that you spend. I've seen people come here, they think it's too expensive, and they go on YouTube, they learn, they make some money, and they think, oh, is this easy? and they put in $2,000 and they blow it. Same amount they would have used to train themselves for less than a year and become, a professional in this. They waste it trying to be cheap, penny wise, pound foolish. So make the investment in yourself, because that is the biggest investment you can make. It's not in real estate. It's not in stocks. The biggest investment that pays the best dividend is an investment in you. And we have another opportunity to earn another stream of income. This is phenomenal. 2 incomes on one platform. So if you want to do that, it's simple. Share with everyone you know that wants to transform their finances. You've heard 60-year-olds are doing this. 10-year-olds are doing it. So when you share this with anyone, you have 2, 3 people sign up through your unique referral link that the company will give to you. You start earning residual income. I want you to do a short stuff after this presentation today. How will it be like if all the work you've been doing all your life, you are getting paid even long after you stop those work? Even right now, can you think? Maybe you've worked for like 10 years, 15 years. The works that you did 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you are still getting paid on it. How much will it be worth today? So that is the difference between linear income and residual income. It's the work you do once and you still get paid over and over and over. So when your 3 people grow to 12, it could be you bringing out 12 that wants to learn, to grow. It's easy. The results are phenomenal. The whole world is, making money using our system. That's why we're having the record we are having. We are the fastest growing company in the history of direct sales. You can look it up at businessforhome.org. So it's no fluke. You start at 12 people, you have $600 every month. This is a money you can now put in your trading account and grow it. At 5% every day for 50 days, that $600 would have grown to $6,000. You do it for another 60 days, that's $60,000. And another 50 days, that's $600,000, over $500,000. So what you need to do, which is what rich people do, is they know how to accumulate money and they know how to multiply the money. And a lot of people, poor people just know how to save. And savers are losers. Why? Because they pay you less than 5–10% in a year. When your team grows to 30, you start earning $1,000 residual income. The gentleman you heard first, Emmanuel Dorojaye, is already at $1,000 a month, heading to $2,000. He went from 0 to $1,000 in 1 month. In 1 month, still trading, learn this skill and impacting other young chaps like him. He has helped grow from 0 to 600, 0 to $150. So this is something for us in Africa we have to take serious. Why? Because we have a unique continent that is known all over the world for one thing and one thing alone: poverty. We have to rewrite our narrative. Everywhere they show Africa is hungry children, showing their ribs of hunger, flies perching on their bodies and their, as I'm talking, you know the story. The picture is coming to you. We have to rewrite it. Yes, we can say corruption. Yes, we can say bad leadership. Yes, we can say, oh, it's even the colonial masters. But there are things you cannot change, and there are things you can change. Why not focus on the things you can change and change them, which is your activity and your attitude. What you do with your time and your attitude of doing it. Because the truth is, without sharing this, we are good. I can just sit at my home today. Today is Saturday, but I can still trade OTC. You heard Isaac has already taken 9 trades today, 1-8. This 1 hour I shared with you, I can use it to make more money. But more money for me will not bring impact to your life that is hearing this. It's when I share the knowledge with you, I show you the how. That is when I can say truly, I've touched one individual's life. And that is worth more than $1 million. So when the team grows to 75, you are increasing now your residual income to $2,000 that you can further multiply in the foreign exchange market. The team grows to 500. That is 500 people you are impacting their life, $10,000. The team grows to 1,250. That is $25,000 a month, 6,250 per week. When the team grows to 2,500, that's $50,000 a month, 12,500 per week. A team of 5,000 puts you at $100,000 residual income. Imagine some of you that are growing $1 to $18. What will you do if that account is $10,000? Then think of what you do when it's $100,000. And stop struggling with some few chicken change of $100, struggling to trade with it. Grow your income through the residual. Accumulate money so that when you're multiplying it, you're multiplying bigger. When your team grows to 15,000 people, that's $250,000 a month. Do we have 15,000 people in your city, no matter the country you live, in your city that wants more income? If you do, put 888 on the chart. If you have 15,000 people that wouldn't mind making 5 to 10% every day, put an 888 on the chart. The thing is, can you see them in your mind? Because opportunities are seen with the mind, not your eyes. Can you see them? Can you receive them? It starts with one person and grows to 2, to 5, to 20, to 50, to 100. There was a day when I call a meeting like this, we will not be up to 20. Today we are maxed out. There's more people on YouTube, even as we are speaking. There were days we are not this much. The thing is, can you start where you are with faith, with confidence, with belief in yourself and in the opportunity that you're offering, not looking left or right? You get started. I know there were days people are laughing at us. Today, they are no longer laughing. Their mouth is shut. They are not saying, hey, the forest king. Why? Because we didn't give up. Why? Because we chose not to be mediocres, thinking average, waking up 4 a.m. to go and clock in somewhere. It's good to start that way, but don't let that be the only way, because it's dangerous now. With the pandemic, you know now that it's dangerous to only focus on one stream of income. You need to diversify. You need to expand your portfolio. And when your team grows to 30,000, that's Chairman 500, $500,000 every month. That means every 2 months you're making $1 million. I don't know where you live. What can extra 1 million do for you and the people around you? And are there 30,000 people in your city? Young, old, boys, girls, men, female, that need change, that want more. Are there 30,000 people in your city? Even if you take it the next 3 to 5 years to do it, put a 999. If you believe that, yes, there are 30,000 plus people in my city. There's a 23-year-old on this rank. 23-year-old. What has he done? He connected literally all the universities in the United States. They thought he was foolish when he started. Today, he's earning over $500,000. He has never done anything marketing before. He has never done any job before. Yeah, you heard he's a university undergraduate. He just graduated last year. At the time he was graduating, he was already at $1 million. He was already earning over $100,000 a month. Now he's at $500,000 a month. He has 2 of his best friends at $250,000. Maybe you're invited by your best friend or a good friend or your uncle or your auntie on this call. Don't think there's more for them than for you. There's actually more for you than it is for them. Because he said that brother that introduced him is at just, he said that brother is at $250,000. The gentleman that introduced his other brother is at $25,000. So don't think, oh, when I come in, I'll make them rich. Listen, you can come and dust everybody that introduced you. This gentleman has shown it. His other brother that brought him in is at $250,000. He's at $500,000. The person that brought his other brother is at $25,000. So it's not like the people at the top make all the money. When you put in the work, you make your money. You make your money. Imagine a home where 2 brothers, one is earning $500,000, the other is earning $250,000. Now they are pushing to $1 million and above. Guys, I don't know about you, but I think I found a home. I found a home. In 6 days, it will be exactly 3 years, I got that call to get started on this opportunity. Yesterday was my birthday. I just took out time to thank God. I said, I'm not trading today. I was just so grateful to God. As I was praying, thanking God, singing, rejoicing, you know, my wife just tapped me. She said, sweetheart, I'm done trading for today. I said, wow, what happened? She said she took 19 trades. 19. She won 17 and lost 2. That's my wife. My first month in the business, she said, no. Why should we be trading Forex? Forex is very risky. She's the one now, even while I'm not trading. She took 19 trades, won 17, lost only 2. Guys, I don't know who you think will say no to you. But let me tell you, the only no that matters is you. The only no that matters is the no that you say. Not your husband, not your wife, not your kids, not your friends. I can tell you, get started, get moving, and start right now. Be like me. I saw this opportunity. I didn't have to see everything like you saw. It was just a phone call that somebody gave me and said, I need you to start this. This will help you multiply your money. I got started immediately. I didn't want any delay because I know many of us have been programmed to be poor and mostly average. I know that if I delay, that side of me that have been programmed to be average, that is programmed, that went to school to look for a job, to work for 40 years and die, being broke. Because when you retire at less than 40% of what you are earning. And sometimes you don't even, if the company fold or shut down before your retirement is gone. Today, even if you're working for government, my mom worked for government for 35 years. Amazingly, they are paid nothing after long 35 years, and she's still programming me to join the same life. You know, I don't blame them. That's the thing they know. If they know better, they will advise better. So if you're here in that same school of go and get a secure job, no job today is secure. If you already have one, thank God you have one. But start creating something, a skill that today, doesn't matter where I am in the world, nobody can take it away from me. So get started. Right now, we are going into training. If you are here, you have not been taking notes, I want you to pull out your pen, your notepad, and start taking note now, because we'll take you through the process of how you use some of our tools to grow your income every day. All right? And for some of you that are saying you're dropping off, we are so glad you came. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. All right? That's Kufure James. Have a wonderful day. Hope you become successful with whatever path you follow. You mustn't follow our path to be successful. And we don't believe that anybody that didn't join our path will lose in life. We are not like that. We just know we have something better. So get back to whoever invited you. We don't care who joins. We are winning. But we care who wins with us. All right? Get back to whoever invited you. If you are serious, get started and we'll get you going. So right now, I want to invite my brother, an amazing leader, Mr. Ken Fremont, to take it off from here, to share with us the powerful system that has been getting everybody, whether you know it or not, you just copy, paste, and make money. With some fire emojis, make welcome the one and only Ken Fremont.
Oh, wow. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, type in 777 in the chat box. I'm so excited for the testimonies we're having so far in the team. Like I said, for everyone who's here, you know, one of the things you need to do is just come and see, right? I took up this opportunity a little less than 2 years ago. October 28 is going to be my second year in the system. You know, I was in search of something that would make me be in control, something that's going to help me help a whole lot of lives. You know, while we were in the session, a thought just came to me, and I said, before I'm going to get started, I'll just share it. All right. I look at the funnel between the water and the bowl. All right. A lot of people go to the tap to fetch water. All right. It means that's you. You need something. You need water. You go fetch. You take the cup. You go fetch. All right. But you look at the source today. God is the source of life, right? And water is a product. I see something, you know, when we're sharing the opportunity, today we impact lives. Today we affect lots of lives all over the world, all right? But you need to really understand the foundation and the mindset behind accumulation, all right? There's what we call wealth accumulation, and there's what we call wealth multiplication. A lot of people come in to multiply money, but they don't really have access to accumulation. They don't have money to multiply, and they think, okay, if I have little, let me be multiplying. No. The multiplication actually comes from the power of your accumulation, right? So one of the things I see, it just dawned on me by this thought, all right? When you become a channel, you never run dry, all right? You want to run, a channel never runs dry. A channel is not the owner, it's not the source, okay? The tank, the water tank is not the source of water. The source of water is from the soil, but the water tank and the tap are channels. All right, so what does that mean? God has abundance of supply in the universe. He's looking for channels to bless people. But guess who are the people that never runs dry? These are people who place themselves as channels. So channels are never in want. Channels are never in need. They always have to supply. That is why we always have to supply. If you have the mindset of a supply, I never knew anything when I came into Forex, but I came in because I wanted to supply. I came in for the purpose, oh, I love to help people. I've been into the system of people being played by this online industry, people being, they burn their fingers, people have been victim. People, I mean me, I was a victim of so many systems. People lost money. But I realized if I could get it right, can I help other people get it right? That is what we do in our community, and I'm so excited for everyone who's getting the result. The Harmonic scanner, the discovery behind the Harmonic scanner was from a mindset of serving. So you really need to serve. So as you're getting this today, don't just keep it to yourself. All right, you see people sharing it today. Don't keep it to yourself, because you just be a bowl, it's going to run dry. If you drink water today, you finish the cup, it's going to run dry, you're going to need. But when you put yourself as a channel to help other people, so you see this result today, I don't really think there's anywhere it's happening where someone is going to take a $1 to $15. That same individual, if he keeps up that multiplication, is going to take $100 to work. 1,500. You just see someone is going to take $1,000, all right, to over $150,000. It's going to happen by the source of what? Multiplication, but help others, right? So if you're excited to be in this session, if you've gotten value so far and you're willing to learn the process, I need you to type in a 777 in the chat with some fire emojis. Let's go. All right. So my goal, over the course of 2 weeks in the system, we've been able to discover a strategy. Through consistency, we're able to discover a strategy that helps us win with the Harmonic scanner. So you want to ask yourself, what is that strategy and what's the Harmonic scanner? So my goal is just to take you through. It's going to be a short class. All right. Just a moment, please. Okay. All right, I believe you all can see my screen right now. You can see my screen, typing in 111 on the chat. Okay. So the moment you get started, first, before we jump into that, because I know there are a lot of guests that are here, all right? We have lots of guests that are here, and they'll be asking the question. We've talked about the education, we've talked about the mentorship, all right? We talked about the softwares, because that's what the company measures on. The company measures in giving you the education, because they believe if you learn, you're definitely going to earn, all right? Learning comes from what? The sustainability of earning comes from the sustainability. Is sustained learning produces earning, right? So if you're not in for a gamble, if you're not in for a one-time take, if you're not in for a one-night stand, all right, if you really want to make this a system that will pay you for the rest of your life, the company believes for those few people who want to have a long-term when you need to fall into the process of what? Education. So what they did was, it actually was set up a platform where you can have access to elite education, first-class education, right? That will take care of everything there is to know about how to trade. Where do I trade? Where do I understand the charts? All right. What do I need to do? What the foundation of trading? They believe if you go through this, you should be able to. Some of you come on our session where we trade, but you don't understand how we make the money, because why? You've not gone through the foundation. But guess what? In our system, we also have access to you having the foundation. So in a few minutes, I just want to take you through where it gets started with the system. All right. So it's a process of learning, all right, mentorship and strategies. Learning, mentorship, and strategies. That's the program this company offers. So from the comfort of your mobile phone, your system, you can access every education. I knew nothing about Forex, just like Emmanuel told you about the other guy, all right, Iblis, Jubril. He knew nothing about Forex when he came in. Emmanuel knew nothing about Forex when he came in. Nobody knows before you know, all right? No one knows before you know. We all came in clean. Everything you know today, you learned from somewhere. But everyone who's in queue looking for this education in Forex, the best place, or I would say the best place is what? Look for the education, the money is going to follow. So here the company gave us what? Access to education in Forex. So now I know how to trade because why? I was able to plug into this education in Forex, in HFX, and in DCS, which is cryptocurrency. So you want to learn how to trade cryptocurrency, we have the education, all right? First class education from basic to advanced. What do I mean? You don't know anything about Forex, you get into the basic class, all right? You're going to learn how to trade, where to trade, when to trade, how to analyze the chart, everything. You want to learn HFX. So this is what it looks like everything there is to know about HFX that we're going to trade today, that we're going to show you today using our platform. What is HFX? What is traded in the HFX platform? Trading sessions, meaning what time can I trade or what time there is in the market that I can trade? Who are those participating in the market, right? What makes up the market? Like the banks, the federal government, the huge financial companies, the hedge funders, who are those participating in the market? You want to have a relationship with the market. What broker can I trade? Because this is not a physical market where you go buy and sell. It's not bureau de change where you take the dollar and you go exchange from their bookies or the banks. All right. This is a virtual market that has an interpretation of the exchange of several currencies all over the world. What leverage do I have? Today, someone can use $100 and leverage over this market that has over $6.6 trillion. Right? How do I calculate my profits and my losses? What risk do I put into the market, my lot size and values? All right. So the bid and ask, margin, other types. So everything there is, the candles, the meta traders, the web platform, technical analysis, fundamental, all these are basic to the advance of what? The foreign exchange trading skill sets. So after this, you're going to get access to mentors, all right? But basically, everything you need to know lies in here. Then we also have access to our softwares. All right, we have access to software. So these softwares now do the work that your brain can't do. Because these have been programmed by a brain that is bigger than yours, a brain that is more muzzled up. You know, there are a lot of people that have learned. So what they do, they design softwares like bring their experience into play. So these softwares are designed to analyze the market and they have high probability wins. So you have not learned to the stage of what? Thinking like this software, but you can leverage over this software. One of them is the Harmonic scanner. It's actually in the foreign exchange platform, all right? But we have access, we discover the way we use it in the HFS. Because what does it do? This is simple. So you look at this today, the Harmonic scanner, you can see everything I'm assessing from this platform. This same platform, you'll be paying $25 to get started. Promo $200 right now. So what does this scanner do? All right, so you just take a look at it right now. So I'm actually in training for the Harmonic scanner. All right, over the years, a lot of people have looked down on the scanner, all right, because they feel it's too easy. All right, people love difficult things. I don't know why. People love, you know, because the way education trains us, people feel things need to be difficult for it to be true. It's a lie. It's just a paradigm. All right. So over the years, people have looked down on the Harmonic scanner. But what does the scanner really do? This scanner is actually the flagship product of the company. All right. The multi-billionaire who actually designed this platform made this scanner is his favorite tool, and the whole foundation of this company is built on this Harmonic scanner. It's called the prophet of the market. What does it do? It tells you the direction the market is going into. It gives you a high probability entry. It tells you this is where you need to buy, and you can buy to this extent. And also, this is where you need to put your risk in case the market doesn't go your way. So it probably gives you good entry and also gives you your risk management. So what do I mean, Cambridge? All right, it tells you when to enter. It tells you when to put your stop loss. Stop loss actually mean where you should put your risk. In case it doesn't go your way, all right, it should stop you out in this area so you don't lose more than you don't want to lose. It gives you when to take your profit. So this is an analysis for Forex, right? Because in Forex, we have stop losses, we have entries, excuse me. All right, we have stop losses, we have entries. Entries means when I enter the market. All right, it means when I enter the market, excuse me. All right. Hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Type in a 111. I'm really taking it gradually because I want everyone to get in detail. Type in a 111 if you can hear me loud and clear. All right, thank you very much. Excuse me. Whoa. So, all right, I think I lost my audience there. So basically what it does now, you get entry. Entry means where you enter the market, all right? Take profit, it means where you take your profit. We have take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. And the design of the scanner, all right, it tells you when D is down, when D is, where D is, and you have your take profits above D, the scanner is indicating a buy market. I need everyone to put that down, okay? So the market is a buy when you have D and you have take profit, this TP above, it means it's a buy. And the opposite is a sell. When you have D and you have the TPs below the D, all right, the market is a sell. That's good for everyone because I still get people who ask, when do I know it's a buy or a sell? Type in a 444 if you got what I said, all right? So because the two things that happen in the foreign exchange market is either you buy or you sell. So you are either buying or you're selling. Okay, so if you have the scanner, the market tells you if you have D and where D is, you have take profits. This TP1, TP2, TP3 are called take profits. If you have take profit above D, the market is a buy. D means direction, right? D means direction. So where you have D and TPs are above D, the market is a buy. And the opposite is a sell. Where you have TPs below D, the market is a sell. Like I said, two things happen in the foreign exchange market. You either buy or sell. And that's the simplest form of life. It's not complicated as you look at it. It's not complicated as you feel it is. All right? Like you say, oh, this chart, everything is put together to just do two things. You either buy or you sell. All right? And if it goes further, before I go into the further training, because this is a training, but I want to make it easy for even the new people that are here. You want to have an understanding so that you don't jump off. It's so simple, you can even understand it, and you can sign up today and you can begin to make money today. All right, if the market was open with the Harmonic scanner. So if you sign up today, the market scans the foreign exchange market. So it's not open right now because the market is closed, just like the banks are closed. All right, but by Monday, if you know what I'm sharing with you today, by Monday, you should be able to have 70% win if you trade, even as a newbie today. Okay, so that is why I'm taking I'm not just delving into those that are already members. I also want to take you, because some of you are going to sign up today. All right, so you should be able to take this knowledge into practice, know it. All right, so you begin to use it. So I believe we've gotten, all right, when we buy and when we sell. We sell the market. All right. We sell the market when it's what? Excuse me. Hold on. All right, sorry for that. Okay, so now this scanner already tells you when to buy. Now that you know when to buy, when to sell, when do I enter? Three things that are very, very important in the market for you to learn as a basic student. You come in, you want to learn the basics of Forex. After you know how to buy, how to sell, you've learned all those things that are going to be in the academy. Now you want to know how to execute and trade. All right. You want to put these three things down, and those are the basics of what I know in foreign exchange, in trading. Number one is the trend. Number two, so I want to give you clues of why this is so important, why we're having trades and why we're having massive results trading the Harmonic scanner. All right. By default, the Harmonic scanner takes 100 trades by application. All right. And you win 70 to 95 by default if the scanner brings a trade. All right. So lots of experts have said this scanner is a major, all right, tool. It accesses the market and gives you high probability entry. Okay. So lots of people have used it. But you know one of the things, I'm going to state out the challenge. So why people frown at it, why people don't really use it well, because it's in Forex, right? And in Forex, the market moves in waves. It may move in a direction, but it moves in waves. Like you're seeing this move right now. It goes up, come down, goes up, come down, goes up, come down. But it's moving up, right? Like this market will continue to move up. If it's moving up, it's called a trend and an uptrend. But guess what? In Forex, I want to state out the challenge. So why people don't really trade with it, but why it's now beautiful for us that we're trading with it. I want to state out the beauty. In Forex, you can see a stop loss, you can see entry, you can see take profit. Most of the time, the market will get to take profit 3, but at the position you take it for entry, all right, the market might wave down, take you out in stop loss, all right, and still go the direction. So the scanner is correct, but your entry was like it took you off your entry, because your entry is you. The market is moving up, but your entry, because this is an entry to guide you based on your risk. Some people cannot, you might not necessarily use this stop loss. Some people might not even put this stop loss, they might put a bigger one, right? So we have 3 types of traders. I want to make this easy for everyone. So why is it beautiful for us in HFX? HFX, we don't have stop losses. So if the market is supposed to go up, right, between the stipulated time we have to take the trade, all right, if it's a 15 minutes, whether it comes down at the end of 15 minutes, if it goes up, we win, all right? If it comes down at the end of 15 minutes, we lose, all right? So we only lose based on time frame in HFX. But because the accuracy of the scanner has always been 70% and above, by the stipulated time, but so like you can see in this Harmonic scanner right now, we have 15-minute scans, we have 30-minute scans. This is just time frame. What it means is in every 15 minutes, all right, a candle appears. So each candle in this chart right now represents 15 minutes. All right. So this is for everyone who's understanding this amazing scanner. So see, network is affecting my audio. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Are you sure it's my network? I don't think so. If you can hear me loud and clear, type in a 111 in the chat. All right, everyone can hear me loud and clear. So I believe it's the network, your network. So every 15 minutes, there's a new candle, and it's good for those who are trading fast. They are called the scalpers, right? So we have 3 forms of trading or types of traders. We have those who trade fast. They need a fast result. They are called the scalpers. We have those who need what? They are a bit patient, in between patient and fast. They are called the day traders, intraday. All right, and these are the from between 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. They are intraday. Then we have the swing traders. These are patient people who trade in days, in weeks, in months, right? They are the patient traders. These are people who from the 4 hours move into day, all right? From the 4 hours, they trade above the 4 hours, all right? 1 hour into the 4 hours, they are swing traders. Okay, so the scanner gives you trade based on any of this. So there's 15 minutes, there's 30 minutes, there's 1 hour, there's 4 hours, all right? So it brings a buy, it brings a sell, all right? So you enter. Now, 3 things I said are very, very important. Like when you're trading these things, these are the things that we put into place. So simple, anyone can apply it. 3 things operate in the market. So when you see the scanner already brings the trade, right? The first thing you want to look at in the market is what trend is it? 3 things. Number 1, the trend. Number 2, support and resistance. And number 3, price action. All right. I need all of you to write this down. Very easy. This is how I trade. This is how we've been winning with the scanner. All right. Number 1 is the trend of the market. As a trader, you want to look where the market is going. So it's so simple. Price action shows what is happening right here in the short time frame. The market is moving up. So the scanner is telling us right now there is a continuation up. So if it comes back, all right. So this is an uptrend. And what do you do in an uptrend? You buy. Am I making sense? Type in a 777 in the chat. Now, I really want to carry everyone along. So when you see the result that I'm going to show you in the next couple of minutes, you're going to understand this is how simple we get those results. So when you see the market moving up in a short time frame, when you see it moving up, you buy. All right. So if you see an uptrend and the scanner is called to continue the trend, it's good to buy. All right. So that's an uptrend. So through the uptrend, all right, you're meant to understand. So the trend determines where you go. All right. Where you go. The trend determines where you go. Then the second thing is 2 things happen in the market. You buy and you sell. Now, there is a rule in the market. You buy at where do you buy and where do you sell? All right. You buy the market and you buy the market at the floor, all right, which is called support. And you sell the market at the ceiling, which is called what? At the roof, which is called ceiling, resistance. So at the ceiling, market falls, just like the law of gravity. At the floor, people jump. All right, you get to leap from the floor and you get to fall from the roof. All right, that's simple law of nature. Does that make sense? I need everyone to type in a 111 on the chat. So this simple psychology, if you add it to the trend, it helps you have high probability, all right, entry. So when I know the market is at the floor, I would buy. When I know the market is at the ceiling, I would sell. So it's just about knowing how to buy and how to sell. So a new student is going to ask a question, right? Excuse me. A new student is going to ask a question. So how do I know the floor and how do I know the ceiling? Now, I just want to help anyone who's new here today or anyone who's watching here on YouTube. You're not yet a member. You've not yet plugged yourself into the education, but just to see how simple it is. But if you're a member here, how to identify support and resistance are in our academy, all right? The basics, you're going to know, but it's so simple and clear. Where the market have reversals to come down is a ceiling, all right? So in this simple illustration of the market right now, all right, the market came here, reversed, the market came here, reversed, the market came here, reversed. That is said to be what? A roof, all right? It means the market always fell when it got to that level. So I can put a line there, all right? You can see at this level, the market is resisting. So that is a roof. Am I making sense? So it's easy. Just say I identify the roof right now. At this level, okay, so I'm bringing it to you. At this level, okay, you can see this level, the market came to a floor. That is where we have our entry because the market came here, reverse, came here, reverse, all right? Came here now, reverse. It's not a floor at this level. And that is why the harmonic scanner is telling you when it gets there or it got there, can you see that when the market got there, it started pulling back? Why? It's a floor. It's just a law. It operates in the market. So when do I buy? If I see this market come back to this floor, all right, I'm going to pick a buy. All right, and I will continue the trend up. So simple. So you see, I identified my what? So there are several what? Floors and so here is a floor. So simple. Here is a floor. All right, simple. That's how simple it is. Forex is not something that is difficult. Here is a ceiling. The market came here, reversed down. So anywhere you see these things play, and you're going to use these things because this is what we trade every single day. This scanner gives you what? The entry. But if the scanner gives you an entry for a sell, you want to enter at where you see a ceiling. So Kendrick, how are you going to trade this market if the market is live right now? Okay, let's say I logged into the platform and I see the market where it is right now. I'm not going to do anything, but I've gotten an indication that the market is telling me to buy. Will I just jump in for a buy? No. I would want the market to come to me. So if I see this market come back to this area of D, green entry, I'm going to place a buy. All right, I'm going to place a buy in this area. All right, but if it's for a sell, now this is a buy market. Now go to a sell market. Okay, this is also a buy market. So you can see in a short time frame, this is trending up and it's calling it for a buy. Short time frame, I'm on the 15 minutes. Okay, so this is 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, I look at short time frames. So this is short time frame. All right, this is long time frame. In a long time frame, this guy is a sell trend, but in a short time frame, because you're trading short time, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes are short time. You look at the shortest trend. All right, so this is the shortest trend in the time frame. So you see what's happening in this market. This market is trending up in this short time frame, right? But if it's for another time frame, I might not be using this trend. Why? It may now be different based on the long term. Okay, but now I always obey the short time frame if it's a 15 minutes. So it's telling me that this market will come to this level of floor and go up to a buy. So this is still a buy on what I've said. The application I said for the buy also applies in this trade. All right, also applies. You wait for a floor for a buy. So where is the floor? A good trader will just look at where the market has had series of reversal downward. So here I see was a floor. All right. Here, same area floor, same area floor. If this market comes to this area again, I'm going to pick a buy for the 15 minutes. I'm going to talk later how long you trade it based with, because now we're talking time frame trading in the HFX platform. But I want to take it detail by detail, analyzing the scanner. Hope you guys are getting value. Type in a 111 on the chat if you're getting value. All right. So how simple to apply your trade using the Harmonic scanner, because now everyone has the Harmonic scanner. You can use it. That's why you're seeing this same thing I'm teaching right now. We do it every day in our session, and that's why a lot of people have been able to apply it into their trading, and they're having massive results even without being on our session. That is one of the things we have as a skill in this platform. It's so easy. That is why someone who just tested it out 1 or 2 days is having amazing results. All right, just by this same training that we do in our platform. So the scanner brings several trades in a day. Like this trade was called for a sell, right? This trade is a sell. It called it for a sell, and D is entry. So D was up. Can you see? D was up. The take profit were down, right? So you knowing that the take profit were down, your entry is up. So now I love to look at this right now. As this is a flat market, okay? It was caught for a dip because it got to a level of what? So where it is right now is a level of what? Ceiling. You look past, all right, this market actually stretched up. It stretched up to a limit, all right? And it was meant to fall when it gets to that limit. It even stretched above the limit it was supposed to stretch. So this was supposed to be a high paying market. The market is moving in an, okay, look at where it is right now. So I might not have a good entry here, but you see, here was a ceiling, here was a ceiling, and that is why it had a ceiling here. What has happened in the market in the past, we always have a way to reflect in the future. Okay, we always have a way to reflect in the future. Just to skip a little bit of what I'm doing right now and to put everyone in unison, I want to go back to what the scanner have done over. So when I said the scanner has a way of playing trades, and by just following the scanner, just when it calls a trade, following, you would have a probability of 70%. So over the course of, so these are trades that have been called over the course of the week, right? So I'm just going to go in 15 minutes. Look, this trade was called for a buy. If you are taking this trade, let's say no matter how long you took this trade, if you are taking this trade for a day, a week, 2 weeks, would you have won the trade? I need you to put a win in the chart. Put win, 1 on the chart. So this was taken for a buy. You've taken it for a day, would you have won? 2 weeks, would you have won? 3 weeks, would you have won? So that is 1, all right? So this kind of gives you the trade. If you apply very well, so I need you to put a 2 if you have won this trade. A day, 2 days, 3 weeks, all right, 2, all right. So that's the scanner. It calls the trade. So we're not doing any magic. I'm just giving you, all right, positions of entry based on the short time frame and the long time frame. All these things I'm saying right now. If you do long time, you're always going to win. From 1 week, 2 weeks, you come back to the scanner. This is what it has done. But some of us will trade for the day. So all those simple things I'm just putting it just to help us have wins for the day. Look at this trade right now. All right, you're taking this trade, let's say for a whole week. Would you have won the trade? Put in a 3. So I want to start from long term because I'm going back. All right, another one. Would you have won it for a whole week? Type in a 4. Good. Another one. All right, look at this is 1 that didn't go for the whole week. So this is 1 loss. All right, because it has not gone for the whole week. It moved the other direction, but all right. So it's not every trade that is a win. But out of 5, we only have what? 1. So let's move. If you are taking this for the whole week, would you have won? Type in a 6. All right. Put this in. If you are taking this for the whole week, would you have won? This was entry. Look at where it is. Put in a 7. All right. So I'm coming back. If you have taken this for the whole week, would you have won? 8. All right, put in an 8. Okay. See this trade. You have taken this for the whole week. This is actually getting to a week, right? It's not up to a week, but would you be in profit if you have taken this for a week or day? Put in a 9. Beautiful. Would you be in profit? Put in a 10. All right. So you can see, I'm coming. So you can see, would you be in profit? Put in 11. All right. Put in 12 if you've been in profit. So just the way it is right now, this is new. So in the next couple of days also, just the way all these ones have done what they ought to do, this trade you're going to take on Monday, you leave it for Monday to Friday, or you leave it to next week, or you leave it for the whole day. This is what's going to happen. So you always see that at the end of the day, we've always noticed, like all the trades I showed you right now, we've always noticed, so this is when the trade was called, all right? You see, this was on the 10th of July, right? So we go to on the 11th of July, which is around, on the 11th was around, okay, all this is, okay, so this was on the 11th. This on the 10th of July, 23. So this was a whole day trade. So if you are taking this trade yesterday for a whole day, would you have won? All right, type in a 111 on the chart. It was called in the morning around the hours of 10 a.m., all right, around the hours of 23:45, which is midnight. You have won the trade if you are taking it for a buy yesterday, right? Also this trade, you are taking it for what? A buy. Look at 10, it closed also in profit. So that's 2 trades. So when people tell you I'm taking 9 trades, so you take it for the whole day. Let the day happen. All right, let the day happen. Sometimes between the hours of you're taking it 1 hour, 15 minutes, it might. You can see all this choppiness would have been taking you out, but eventually in the day you would have won. So we like to leave, all right? So this is one of the applications we've had in the Harmonic scanner, being that you're seeing the results in the scanner. So the question is, where do I have high probability entry? All right, now that I know how to buy, now that I know how to sell, all right, now that I know the different time frames, now that I know that the daily pays me more, daily pays me more, weekly pays me more, all right? You can trade this in the 15 minutes, but the truth is we are all looking for high probability wins every day. So if in the day I have more results, commit to the day. We also have what? The weekly. I have an account I trade also, all right? for half a day, all right, for 4 hours, for 3 hours, that I still win. I've grown that account over probably 700% in this last couple of 2 weeks. All right, that I trade. I did it, and it's been amazing. In fact, the last couple of 3 days was amazing. I also trade for, and I'm gonna be putting more input on that in this coming week. For those who want to trade those short time, probably half a day, I'm gonna give you an application on where you can actually apply and take the trade for half a day. All right, 4 hours, 6 hours, using the same time frame. Okay, but this result alone shows you, if you're a member, if you're a guest on this call, the result we've shown you alone, all right, is enough to join. But I won't make it end there. So this is showing you the scanner just for you to know, all right. So we have the hour, majorly if I'm taking day. So before I leave here, so the application for every member that is here, all right, and an intending member. So how we take this, the scanner is already taking the trade. It's already giving us, all right, the time frame, the buy, the sell. So how do I apply? If I'm taking the 15 minutes, I take it for the day. High priority 1, I take it for the day, because we've seen that the day trading has had more result. High priority 1 day. So I take the trade, I leave it to the end of the day. And someone may ask, all right, so I'm gonna go to the platform. We have several platforms of trading. All right, so we have several platforms of trading. Okay, so when you come on the trading platform, all right, so this is a trading platform, it's called IQ Sense. So before I come on here, so you know how easy, before I apply, how easy it is when we trade binary. Binary means time-based trading. So 3 things are very, very important. You would know how to pick the currency pairs. All right, so this is where we pick the currency pair. So if the Harmonic scanner is saying right now, this is what the currency I am on is Euro NZD. All right, I come on the platform, I can choose Euro NZD. So this is Euro NZD. And the beautiful thing is it already tells me the amount, the percentage is paying me. Am I making sense? All right. It's already giving me the percentage it's paying me. Wow. Just a moment. All right. So I don't bother myself with, how many pips, how much am I going to make? I already know how much I'm going to make at the end of the session. Okay, I already know how much I'm going to make at the end of the session. Right? Are you guys with me? So here I pick the currency. Here I know my reward. And here at the right tail of my platform, I have where I can trade the short time frame. All right. I have where I can trade the intraday. It means I want to trade for hours. All right. Between the day, every hour. Then I have where I can trade the daily, long term. All right. So turbo means the minutes. Intraday means the hours, and long term means the daily. Does that make sense? Type in a 222 on the chart. All right, type in a 222 on the chart. Okay, so that is that. So you here you select how long do you want to take the trade. So if I have now said the Harmonic scanner, all right, best entry when you see it on the 15 minutes, the priority is take it for a day. You already get the information. So what do you need to do? Whenever you get a trade on the scanner on the 15 minutes, all right, and the trade is at D, you take the trade at D. Whenever you get the trade, every trade you take is these are trades that are already done. So we use it as well, backtesting, showing you how it has done. So most of the traders this week took the trade when it was at D and they had wins, right? So whenever the scanner, every day the scanner brings more than sometimes over 20 to 50 trades in a day. All right, so you have multiple trades you can take. And when it is brought, just like this is new right now, AUD NZD, all right, it's a new trade. So if the market opens on Sunday night, all right, if this is presently at the top of a floor, it's a good enter the trade. So when this market opens on Sunday night, guess what? The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a buy. Why? I buy the market at the floor, I sell at the ceiling. And where the market is right now is on top of a floor. It means it's going back up. It's a good position. So what would I do? In 1 hour, I place a day trade. I leave it for the whole day. All right. So what do I do if I want to trade it for the whole day? I just come on my platform. I pick AUDNZD. All right. So that currency is AUDNZD. It's paying 70%. Right? 70%. So I know if I put any amount I put, I'm going to get 70% at the end of the day. You see how amazing it is? I come. So I say I'm going to take it for a whole day. I move the hours to 000 because that's when the day ends. You go to intraday, you put it on what? 000. All right. So that's the second thing you do. Then the third thing, you choose your risk. All right. And one of the things we advise, use your trading in your trading equity, use between 2 to 5%. But now, because you're trading multiple trades in a day, you want to break it down. Use between 1 to 3% per trade. You don't expose more than 10% of your account per any given what? Day. So if I have $100, I want to use $10 to trade in a day. So what can I do? I can break it down into $1 in every trade. So out of 10 trades, all right, I will use $1 in 10 trades. And if I'm winning 70%, it means I'm going to win $7 plus. So $7 is how many percent of $100? That's 7%. It means if you break down that risk, you have 7% of your equity because you broke down. That's proper risk management. You break it down, not in every trade you use, because we said you use 5%. If you use 2 to 5%, and you're taking 10 trades, you're using 50% of your account. If you take 10 trades to 5%, so you need to understand risk management, and that is one of the things I just explained. So you have $1,000, you break it down. What you establish, how much do you want to send out of $1,000 into the market to make money for you? All right. So if it's 10%, it's $100. So you know that in a day, I'm going to send $100 into the market. So what do? I advise you break it into 10 or in 5 places. Because of the multiple trade, you need to break it into 10. So if you break $100 into 10, what does it mean? You're trading every trade with $10. So now I can come here and I will choose $10. That's choosing my risk. So I've only exposed 1% of my account, right? I'll take this trade. Another trade come, I see in a good position, I take 10 trades in a day. And if the result will be having, it's always 70% and above. It means if you take 10 trades in a day, you're sure you want 7 out of 10. Guess what? You're going to have an account growth for that particular day between 5 and 9%. All right. Am I making sense? Typing a 333 in the chart. So that's the second thing you're doing. The third thing is that what? You're choosing your risk. You have an opportunity to choose how much you are exposing in the market, in this platform. So there's no way you are supposed to blow an account if you follow proper risk management. Now we have a tool that pays over 70%. Now we have a platform where I can choose how much I will engage. You're not supposed to blow an account, but have results. And that's why a lot of students are having results. All right. So after you know those 3 things, you either know you're buying or selling. So if you're buying, you're calling. If you're selling, you're putting. Put is sell, buy is call. Buy is call. Is that clear? Typing in 444 on the chart. So that is picking your time frame, choosing your currency, choosing your risk, and buying or selling. Put a 444 if you understand that in the chart. Nothing strange we are doing. Nothing strange in this environment. All right? Nothing. It's not strange. You're not doing any analysis. You're not doing any too much less. The moment you've gone through the academy, you know how to buy, you know how to sell, you know how to put in your support, you know how to put in your resistance. And guess what? The scanner does the work. And just so you know, right? I just want you guys to know, this week we've had an amazing result. I trade as well. Most of this trade, in fact, yesterday happened to be the only gloomy day I had in trading. I think I had about probably 60%, 50-something, 60% yesterday. But it was a win. But when I say gloomy, that's among the other days, all right, it was probably the lowest because the market had a different tone yesterday since there was a silent. Okay. Now, some people are asking questions on the chat, right? We're gonna have time for questions. We're gonna have time for questions. So one of the things I do, I always tell my students, whenever a trainer is training, learn. Right? Whenever a trainer is trading, earn. Okay? And you want to apply something when it comes to training. All right? Listen, observe, stay focused, don't be distracted. A lot of people, when they come on the session, they ask questions of what the trainer is training. If I'm training or I'm following an educator, if they're not saying what I am observing, I don't ask them. Right? Like someone asked on the chat a few minutes ago that, oh, explain how you can take this string off the harmonic scanner. Guess what? That is off this chart. We are trading based, the reason for this training right now is based on the harmonic scanner. All right. So if you're here with a different form of expectation, your expectation is amiss. You need to focus on, because you have the harmonic scanner, you're seeing people win with the harmonic scanner. You need to focus on how you can use this thing with the harmonic scanner. If you're looking for a different type of trading, there are other places you ask. There are other places. Ask your mentor. It's not the training. It's not what we're doing here. Okay. So now you've been able to understand how to buy, how to sell, how to pick your risk, how to pick your time frame. If it's a 15 minutes, you're trading like the harmonic scanner. If I'm trading in 15 minutes, sorry, okay, this is where I am. All right, if it's a 15 minutes, I also put it for the day. Priority 1, priority 2. All right, I can trade it for what? 3 hours. That's my priority 2. I don't even take but for 15 minutes, I take it for 1 hour. All right, that's priority 2, which is 3 candle rule. All right, I can take it for, but in the daily, I don't, in the 15 minutes, I always put it in the day. I rarely do for 15 minutes. But in 1 hour, priority 1, I have 3 priorities in 1 hour, all right? Priority 1 is the day, priority 2 is the week, priority 3 is what? 1 hour, or 3 hours. Are you guys writing this down? Type in 555 in the chat. All right? For 15 minutes, priority 1 is daily, so I'm taking the trade for a day. Priority 2 is 1 hour, but I'm less on the 15 minutes because you're not going to need sentiments. You now need to follow the, because it's short. You don't want to have entries. From our result, those entries are always where some of us have had some losses, all right? Even though we have high wins, but those few losses we recorded are always from the short time, all right? Then priority on the 1 hour, priority 1 is daily. Priority 2 is that I take it for the week. Priority 3 is that I take it for 3 hours. So which is the 3 candle rule. 1 hour, I leave it for 3 hours. So when the trade is at D, I would leave it for 3 hours because I believe in the next 3 hours it will have worked. It has an time to go that direction. All right. Then I have, if I'm seeing the 4 hours, I have trades on 4 hours as well. Priority 1 is the weekly. Priority 2 is the daily. All right, are we on the same page? So the only thing you're doing in the harmonic scanner is application. You're not doing any other thing. You're just applying the trade. You just come here and you apply. That's why people can take 20 trades in a day because they're not analyzing, they're only applying. All right. They are not analyzing, they are only applying. Am I making sense? Type in a 6777 in the chat. All right. Type in 777 in the chat. For 4 hours, priority 1, weekly. I love to take my 4 hours trade for weekly. See, the results are here. All right. So AUDNZ is a new trade I just called. It's a new trade. But let's go back to the trade that have been called. Let's look at the week. So this is almost how many weeks? All right. So this was on the 26th. 26th to this time just met over a week. If you have taken this trade for a week, would you have won this trade? Type in a 1 on the chart. So this is on 4 hours. Type in 1 on the chart. Good. So this is another trade, Euro card. If you are taking this trade at D, entry for a whole week, would you have won the trade? For a sell, type in a 2. All right, G card also. I think this one moved. Okay, pretty well. If you have taken it for a week, would you have won? Type in 3. AUD card. All right. If you have taken it, it's a buy. If you have taken it for a week, would you have won? Type in 4. Good. NZDJPY. If you're okay, this is a new one. It just came in. All right. But if you're taking it, would you be, if you're taking it for a week, would you be in profit? Type in a 5. All right. So it's not up to a week. These ones, I believe they are not up to a week. Okay. If you're taking this for a week, would you be in profit? Type in 6. So all these are new trades. So when the market opens right now, I'm going to jump into most of this trade because it's a new trade, because I know in the next week, all right, it's going to win. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see something. The market is open. Hold on. I think we even have an opportunity to trade. All right. So some of the trades are new. So we have an opportunity to trade. Presently, right now, this is what? It's below the floor. So the green is the entry. And because I'm taking this trade for a whole week, all right? So how do I trade it? I'm going to go to GU, all right? Because the platform is still open right now, I believe so. It's paying 70%. Because I'm trading weekly. This is 4 hours. I'm trading weekly. So on Friday of next week is what date? You can see the date here. On Friday of next week, it's going to be 24th. No, it's going to be 17th, sorry. Right? So what I do is that I'll put the date on 17. Means I want to trade it to what? A whole week. Am I making sense? So what do? I pick my what? I pick my risk. So I'm going to use a part of my equity on this trade. All right? I choose my risk. So simple. I'm not doing anything. All right. And I'll place a sell. Okay. Okay, I guess because I can't trade it. Okay, this doesn't operate over the month. I think if it doesn't operate over the weekend. That is why I actually wanted to just try it out. It didn't work. Okay, so it didn't work for a week because the market is closed. All right. But if the market was open, that is practically what you just do. But we have a platform that works over the weekend, which is IQ option. All right. I think IQ option works over the weekend. So this is another platform. All right. Just so you know, before I pull these up, so everything I'm saying on the Harmonic scanner right now, you can see the results have been phenomenal. We have. So when I say 100, so all the trades we took in a week, we had what? 100%. So what do? Like these trades that are new right now, AUD NZD is new. All right. The market opens, buy this trade for a week. GBP AUD is new. When the market is open, sell it for a week. All right. This one is open. When the market opens, buy it for a week. They are still open. They are still in good shape. All right. Everyone, when this market opens, from GBP USD to AUD NZD, whenever the market opens on Sunday night, just sell. Just place a sell or a buy for the whole week. This is going to be your result. What has happened with this trade is the same thing that will happen with your result because they are not far from entry. Whenever they are not far from entry, you can actually place a sell, majorly when they are on the long term. All right. Am I making sense? Type in an 888 on the chart. All right. Someone asked, the moment you place the trade, whether network is in your phone or not, the moment you place the trade and the trade is taking, you can off your phone. You can go offline. Right. When the time reaches, it's going to pay you your money. You don't need network for your trade to run. Okay. So I believe you all understand. So on the 1 hour priority day, second priority week, just like we saw now on the 4 hours, it's also on the 1 hour. Look, it's the same thing that happens. So where is the scanner on this? This is way far. Let's see. Look at this. If you are taking the trade for the week on the 1 hour, would you have won? Type in 1 on the chart. All right. That's the same thing. If you're taking it for the 1 hour, would you have won? Type in 2. All right. See, Euro card, would you have won? Type in 3. So you can see that the longer time frame pays, it just depends on how much patience you're going to have. Would you have won this trade? The 1 hour is to buy. All right, AED card. Look, 1 hour, weekly. So I trade it daily, I trade it weekly. I trade it daily, I trade it weekly. And high probabilities on daily and weekly. So that's how it is. So when we say you always have, so look at it. Your trade EG, look at this, all right? I just said something on the 4 hours. You don't miss entries. If you miss an entry for a trade, wait for another trade. It calls over 200 trades in a week. All right, wait for every day it calls new trades. All these ones are gone. So, but if you look at these new ones, these are new trades. And I say this trade is still good right now. You might want to wait for it to come back to this entry. But because you're taking it for a longer time frame, you don't need to wait. If you're taking it for, let's say, 15 minutes, 1 hour, I will tell you to wait. But if I'm taking it for the whole week, I don't want me to come and watch and wait. Because why? I want to apply trading, let trading work for me. All right? So all I do is just what? I know I'll take this trade for a whole week. I'll take it for a whole day. Here's still good. All these trades between GA, all these trades are good right now. Okay, no, this one, GA is, okay, GA is still good for the sell if market open. Because I sell at the ceiling and it's not far from my ceiling, it's falling and it has a big, long way to fall, right? GN, this is already gone, it's halfway gone. I'm not selling it, it's gone already. This one, all right, is halfway gone already. I'm not selling it, but if it's close, like this one is close to entry, all right, I can't still buy it because it has a long way to go. So a long way to go. And I always check, how long is it going? This is 165 pips. It means it has a long probability that I can get in way down. So this is way down. It's not halfway. It's not close to halfway, so I can get in. Does that make sense? Typing in 555 on the chart. All right. So I believe you guys have gotten, because the most value is understanding the harmonic scanner. So I told you what, you buy at the support, you sell at the ceiling. The harmonic scanner will already give you a trend. So understand the trend. If you're selling, understand you want to sell in a sell trend. If you're buying, you understand you want to buy in a buy trend. All right. And guess what? As a member of the system, you have an opportunity to trade with us every single day using this till you get perfect on your own. And guess what? It's not going to take you a week to get perfect, just like every other member in the system right now. Some of them just watched the video, the recording we did. Some of them just joined one of our trading sessions and it was explained. And guess what? They are doing it on their own and they're having amazing results, right? So we have this trading session going on every morning from the hours of 9 o'clock through the hours of what? 10, perhaps sometimes 10:30, 11. We trade together, but most importantly, we learn. All right, that is why our members can boast of their result because they can do it on their own. That is why now you are no more giving your money to people to do for you. You are in charge. See the result, tells you. Members in their first week are having tremendous result. All right, so that is one of the things we have. I believe this you can see, this is highly valuable. Highly valuable. And I'm going to end with this, right? I love ending with results. All right, if you have any question, you can type it on the chat. You can't get everything in one day, but I believe I've been able to show you, all right, how we've been using the harmonic scanner when we buy, when we sell. Our job is just to apply. The scanner has done the job. The scanner is responsible for the trade. You are to just apply, all right? Your goal is just to apply. So let's see what has happened in the course of the days of the week. This week started on the 6th. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my close trade from on the 6th. So I will show us every day's results. 6th, all right, to 7th. I will go to close trade. So we see each day. Are we ready? Type in 555 on the chart if you're ready to see the result of the week. 555 on the chart. So when we show you what we'll do, and most of these trades that I'm showing you is what our members they took as well, because we traded on our live sessions together. Most of them they did it on their own. But just to see, all right. Let's take a look at so this is on the 6th All right. So these are 10 trades. Out of the 10 trades, look, this is 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss. That is 7 out of 10. Is that amazing? All right. Type in 111 on the chart. So that's 70%. Type in 111 on the chart if it's amazing. All right. Type in 111 on the chart if it's amazing. All right. So now we have second tab. Okay. Here on the 6th to 7th. So that is the first 10 trades. I had 7 wins. Now on this one, I had more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is record. I had 7 on this one. So that's a total of, because now this ended. Some of them ended. I took them on the 6th, but they ended on the week. All right. So that is a total of 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is a balance on that day. 10, 10, 10 wins, 10 losses on the 6th. On Monday, all the trades I took on the 6th. So let's go to the next tab. Count. Result don't lie. So I had 11. All right. I had 11, 10. That was a poor one. Like I said, it ended on a poor on the 6th. Okay, that is a poor one. That's 51%. It's poor, right? Let's move to the next day. I'm going to push it from on the 7th now to on the 8th. So on the 6th was a poor one, 51%. I didn't lose, all right? I just gained a couple. So on the 7th to on the 8th, let's look. All right. Am I doing this thing? Okay. Okay, good. So let's see on the 7th to on the 8th, second day on Tuesday. So what do we have here? We have what? Only 2 losses, which is 8, 10. That's 8, 2, 10 trades. Second one, all right. So I had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 trades, and I won. The first one was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 out of 16. So I had only 3 losses. How many percent was that? Type it on the chart. So the first day wasn't good. Look at the second day. I had what? Over 80%. All right. Type in a 222 on the chart if that's amazing. So day 2 was phenomenal. 222 on the chart. So everything is open here. Every result you're seeing right now, you know, one of the things we like to be transparent. So we don't tell you we're having result, we're showing you. All right. So you might say, oh, the first day was poor. That's okay. All right. 50% is not 51%. That was just like equilibrium. So let me take it from on the 8th. All right, hold on. I want to take it from on the 8th. Where's the calendar? It's not coming. Okay. From on the 8th to, I'm just picking them day by day so that you understand the result day by day. On the 8th to on the 9th. Right? So this is now on the 8th to on the 9th. Let's count the results. So out of these 10, I only lost 1 on this page. All right, that is 9 out of 10. All right. So out of 12 trades, I only lost 1. How many percent was that? That's 95, I think about 95%. All right, type in a 333 if you think this is excellent. 95% on day 3, Wednesday. Are you guys excited? Type in a 33 on the chart. All right. My network's still on. Hope I'm still live. 333 on the chart. This is result time. So when you see this result and it's aligning with the members, so some of you will not see the members. So many people would have talked. You won't see them. All right. But at least the person who was able to, okay, we started this whole thing together. And though, like you see, if I say this is good and a lot of members have gotten results, I am showing you my own result. Right? So it was, if you think this is amazing, excellent for day 3, 95% on day 3. All right, type in 333 on the chart. Okay, beautiful. All right, let me move to day 4, which is on the 9th to on the 10th. Right? On the 9th to on the 10th. Now let's count. This is a whole 10 trade. I only lost 1 and 2. So that is 8 out of 10, all right? 8 out of 10. I only took 8 out of 10 on day 4 on Thursday, and I had what? 8 out of 10. That is excellent. That is over, that's 80%. Type in 444 on the chart. All right. Am I still on? Okay, yeah. I'm not getting it. 444 on the chart. So day 4, day 1 was 51%, day 2 was over 70%, 80%, day 3 over 95%, day 4, 80%. All right. And day 5, so this is just to show you. So day 5 was on the 10th, all right, to on the 11th. On the 10th to on the 11th. Guess what? All the trades I took, can you see? I took 5 trades yesterday. I only lost 2. Right? 5 trades yesterday. I only lost 2. That is how many percent? 70%. Right? Or 60%. However. Yeah. So in totality, have we had over 70% for the week? Because the goal is 70%. If you feel we've had 70% for the week, way more than 70% wins for the week. Using the Harmonic scanner, I need you to type in 70, 70, 70 on the chart. All right? Type in 70, 70, 70 on the chart. So the goal is to help every member who come into our system get aligned with this tool, and you're able to do 70%, all right, out of your risk capital, what you put into trading. So if this is broken down, every member in this team right now ought to do 5% every single day, 10% of their total equity. And if you continue to do that every single day, I'm going to tell you this, all right? I'm going to end with this. The goal is you learn the skill, it pays you, but most importantly, you learn how to manage your business of growth in accumulation, all right? You learn what the power of accumulating money. If every day you start up with an account of, let's say, $200, you follow up. So you see people take $50 to night. So it's not magic, but just pick on consistency. Your goal is 5% every day. You start with $200 and you do for the next 180 days, which is probably like six months, or, let's just even say 150 or 100 days, all right? And you're doing what? 100% compounding. You take away the weekends. Some people don't trade weekends. Some people trade weekends. But let's say you take away the weekends. You're doing 5% every single day using this same tool. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to punish poverty, all right? At the end of the day, your $200 is going to be way what? $26,100, all right? Do you think this is an amazing result, all right, in 100 days? That's about 3 months. You make it 180, which is the next 6 months. You're going to punish poverty or lack. How many of you would love to have over $1 million in your trading account in the next 6 months, in the next 180 days of trading? All right. Type in a 7-figure. Type in 7 figures in the chart. So this is the power of liberation. It's called what? Compounding. All right. If you have an opportunity or have a skill or have a tool that will compound your money for you every single day, all right, in the next 180 days, 5% every day, and you're consistent, you're diligent, you're disciplined, you're following this, all right, you're going to become a 6-figure trader in 6 months. This is not to promise you. It takes discipline. It takes followership. It takes mentorship to get there. Are you guys? Type in I think, is it network or what? The response is slow on the chart. I said type in 7 figures. If you'd like to have a 7-figure account in the next 180 days. So this is the power of compounding. And that's what the journey we are on right now. All right, we are already on this journey. So if you're here, you're a guest, you're watching this video, all right, you're interested in having that journey, you want to put in the time to learn the skill, you want to put in the discipline to be coachable and teachable, all right, let someone who has already the result help you know how to get this result for yourself. What you want to do is get back to the person who's exposing this to you, all right? Let's help you win. Join our classes every single day as member, all right, on the Impact 20K Reel. There, I'm happy and I celebrate every member who took our time to watch this, who took our time to expose this, who took our time to be a channel for other people to see this. You will never run dry. God bless you all. Thank you, Chairman, for having me. All right, take this part of the call. All right, if you're still on the call, over to you, sir. Okay, hold on. All right, I think I'll be the one to close the call. Okay, so are you still on the call? Okay, I think it's point of closure, all right? We're having these calls every single day, Mondays through Saturday. On Mondays, we have 3 sessions. Right. On Mondays, we have 3 sessions, 4:30, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. You have an opportunity to expose and be channels to all. But guess what? Every single day, 9 a.m. to through 10:30, we're trading every single day and we're training you. So some of you are new, these things are new. You want to get clearer and clearer, go to the academy and join our money session. We're going to help you understand this so that you can start making money from your second day in the business while you're learning, right? But most importantly, focus on learning because your earning power, all right, is as a result of your what? Learning stability. All right, I appreciate everyone. All right, God bless you all. And make sure you take advantage of this opportunity now. All right, it's not when I'm going to start. Now is the right time. I will see at the top, not from the top, because you know what they say. The bottom is way too crowded. God bless you all for being on. Bye-bye. Okay, so you're back. Okay, all right. I think I should close.
Yeah. I think, but everything is fine. For everyone, you've seen it. You've seen the process. You've seen the scanner. You've seen the result. This is just one of the many tools that we have. We have others: Web Slinger, Simple Scalper, the Go Live session with Cash Trap, Blue Ghetto, a lot of tools. So whether you are busy, you are on a job, you simply, once you get started, we'll put you on a Telegram group where you just get the alert on when this trade is sent. You check if it's a buy or sell, check if it's in line with your trend, and you get in on the trade. And this is recorded, is on YouTube. So watch it over and over this weekend. From Monday, just skyrocket your money. God bless you. See you all from Monday. Another exciting session. If you are new, get started today. Don't delay. Take advantage of the promo. Bye-bye.
Disappointment. Bye-bye. 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 Failure. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bad energy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Complaint. Bye-bye. 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 You don't tell me my story. I live a life of grace. But what you do, girl, that is this man that you know. They can do that still. I'm not the person you used to know. Now your dance has changed. I'm not a premium level. Too much grace. I am moved. Mommy, Dada, I am moved. These are no longer the same. I am moved. Everybody move, move, move. I am moved. am grace. I am moved. In Christ's grace. I am moved. Things are no longer the same. I am moved. Oh yeah, everybody move. I am moved. I am moved. What's on the look? See how we do move. I got the move. Yeah. I am moved. To the left, to the right, to the front, to the back. We have to get over. Come on, move, move, move. Bye-bye. Sickness. Bye-bye. Emergency. Bye-bye. Disappointment. Bye-bye. 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 Failure. Bye-bye. Financially. Bye-bye. Complaint. Bye-bye. He's a genuine story. I live a life of grace. From glory to glory. That is the standard. Take a look at me. I'm not the best you used to know. My address has changed. I'm on a premium level. Smash it. I am never. Bobby Dada. I am never. These are no longer the same. I am never. Everybody move. I am moved. I am grace. I am moved. In Christ's grace. I am moved. These are no longer the same. I am moved. Oh yeah.